Police, what's addressing your emergency?
Yes, ma'am. I'm on 2nd Avenue in the school, and the gentleman said, tell them to hold down. The police officer are coming, and he said he's going to start shooting, so tell them to back off.
Okay, one moment.
Do not let anybody in the building, including the police. Do not let anybody in the building, including the police.
Okay, stay on the line with me, ma'am. Where are you?
I'm in the front office. Oh, he just went outside and started shooting.
Okay.
Oh, can I run?
Can you get somewhere safe?
Yeah, I got to go. No, he going to see me running there and coming back. Oh, hold on.
Put the phone down.
Bye. Okay, she said that she's getting the police now to tell them to back off for you, okay? Tell them to stop all movement. Okay. Stop all movement now on the ground. Stop all movement on the ground. So just stay there calm. Don't worry about it. I'm going to sit right here so they'll see that you try not to harm me, okay? Okay.
Okay.
It's going to be all right, sweet. I just want you to know that I love you, though, okay? And I'm proud of you. That's a good thing that you've just given up, and don't worry about it. We all go through something in life. No, you don't want that. You're going to be okay. I thought the same thing. You know, I tried to commit suicide last year after my husband left me. But look at me now. I'm still working and everything is okay. Tell him to come on. Come on. Okay, he just got his phone. That's all he got is his phone. It's just him. Okay, it's just him. Hello?
Yes.
I'm telling you something, babe. I ain't never been so scared in all the days of my life.
Me either. But you did great.
Ooh, Jesus.
Thank you so very much. Now you all have just experienced a prepared for a purpose moment. Before you arrived here today, you probably went about your normal routine. I too, on August the 20th, 2013, I got up that morning and had my quiet time, fixed breakfast for my son. You see, he likes an IHOP breakfast, we call it. Some coffee, tea, pancakes, orange juice, and can I get some bacon on the side? Can y'all relate to that? That's his normal. He's multiple disabled, he's in the wheelchair, and he's legally blind. And he has Charcot-Marie tooth disease. For those of you all who may not know what that means, it's when all the nerves in your body are deteriorating and there's nothing you can do about it. So as I get up and fix breakfast for him and fix his lunch and dinner, I leave for the elementary school where I work. Little did I know what was in store for me that day, hours later, that would change the destiny of my life. As I'm on my way to work, I'm in my car, tears going down my face. You're probably wondering, why was she crying? She didn't see the gunman yet. Yep, but guess what? I had another prepared for a purpose moment. My husband, after 33 years, left me for another woman. Yes, that was a prepared for a purpose moment. I had been with him since I was 13 years old. I didn't know how to survive without him. You see, he was every breath that I took every morning. So as I'm on my way, with tears streaming down my face, I get to my desk. And the principal asked me if I could fill in for the secretary. How many of you all know that was a prepared for a purpose moment? That wasn't my normal. He wanted me to fill in for the secretary. I don't do that every day. But as I'm sitting there, I get a phone call. And the phone call is the bank, wanting $14,000 in 7 days. Can I get a wave of a hand if that's a prepared for a purpose moment? Yes, it was. Because they didn't know that my husband had just left me after 33 years. He took the check, but he didn't take that debt. How many of y'all know about that? Prepared for a purpose moment. So as I'm sitting there with tears running down my face again, I get another phone call. Now you all may be able to relate to this. I looked at that caller ID this time. Oh yes. I wanted to make sure that was not a prepared for a purpose moment. Oh, I looked at that caller ID that time. Yes, I did. I just have to confess. It was the secretary wanting to know where was I, because I was supposed to be at the front office and back at my desk by now. As I wiped my tears from my eyes, I opened the door, and it's a teacher wanted me to help her with her paperwork. So as we go to the front office and we sit at the desk, moments later, can you all say this with me? That's the day. Come on, that's the day. Yes, that's the day when a disturbed, depressed young gunman, dressed in all black, ready to steal, kill, and destroy with his AK-47, allowing us all to know that we're going to die. Michael Hill came in the office threatening to kill me, over 870 students, teachers, and parents with his AK-47 and over 500 rounds of ammunition. Can I tell you all, that was a prepared for a purpose moment. As I sit there, wanting to know, this has got to be a joke. Got to be a joke. I had never seen a gun in my life, didn't know what bullets looked like, and he comes in already armed, ready to steal, kill, and destroy. As the teacher looks at me, I look at her, and we really just want to run. But he says to her, go and let everyone know that I am in the building. Should I go or should I stay? I let her know to go. Do exactly what he says. And as she leaves, I'm in the room with the gunman all by myself. Now, some of you all men can relate to this. Here comes the cafeteria manager. He moves slow. Does he not see that man with that AK-47? I'm just trying to see that he realizes it's a prepared for a purpose moment. So the gunman says to him, get behind the counter with her. But how many of you all men can relate? We ain't gonna look at you. He moves slow. So he agitates the gunman, and he fires his first shot. Now you all better know that that was a prepared for a purpose moment, because the bullet is now flying in the air. All I could do was say, please don't let this bullet hit me, the cafeteria manager, or the gunman, because today we all have to live. So as I'm sitting there, he now tells the cafeteria manager to leave and let everyone know that he is in the building. I now stand in front of him, the power of one. I am everyone's story in this room today. I am every man, I am every woman in this room today. I was a gunman's story on that fateful day in August. I was the same as he was. I was depressed, angry, overwhelmed, and tried to commit suicide myself. I let him know that I understood his pain. I related to him. I let him know that in spite of it all, today, someone loves you and it's going to be all right. So I want to practice with you all and allow you to know my prepared for a purpose principles or the 3 P's, I like to call it, that I use that day. Prepare for a purpose principle number 1. Use judgment, don't pass judgment. Yes, I could have went and judged that gunman that day, but I didn't. Instead, I used my best judgment. Ask yourself, when have you judged someone without even knowing them? Did it hurt your business? Did it hurt your relationship? Were you sorry later for your actions? Can you look back now and say, I judged that person without even knowing them? Prepared for a purpose principle number 2. Push past the pain. Yes, we all have had some kind of pain just alike, and we share the same kind of pain in some kind of way. My pain was when that young lady came into my life. Yes, you all may say, she didn't have a gun, but she did. Her effect in taking my husband from me and stealing my children's dad from them was just as painful as the AK-47. In fact, we are still trying to heal from those wounds today. So think about your pain that you have experienced just this year alone, and know that at the end of the day, you too can push past your pain. Prepare for a purpose principle number 3. Know that everything is going to be all right. Yes, you are exactly where you are supposed to be in this moment and in this time. Some of you all may remember me on Anderson Cooper when he said he had me on his speed dial. Yes, that's my friend. How can you not get a friend like Anderson Cooper when he has you on the speed dial just to hear you say, everything is going to be all right? You see, the gunman could relate to me telling him that if he surrendered, he would live. But if he didn't, he would die. You see, Michael Hill had to love himself enough to surrender. He had to love himself enough to live. I was his mirror on August the 20th, 2013. So I would ask you all today just one more question. Do you love yourself? Or are you looking for someone to validate you? Can you say, I love me today? I couldn't do that on August the 20th, 2013. I knew how to love everyone but me. So what I had to do was look at myself and say, Antoinette, meet Antoinette. Antoinette, love Antoinette. Antoinette, validate Antoinette. I had to realize that I didn't need a man or a woman. For those of you all that are male, not a woman or a man, to validate you today. Remember that you can love and validate yourself. So when you get home today, just a little homework for you. Look in the mirror and say to yourself, I love me today. I want you to get it in get that in your heart and in your stomach. I want it to come down from the bottom. And I want you to say that with some conviction and mean it. Because when you can love yourself and validate yourself, it doesn't make any difference what ups and downs you go through. You too can be prepared for your purpose in life. One thing that people ask me today are, what am I doing now? Yes, I faced down a gunman and a potential disaster on August the 20th. But what is most important for me is that I faced down life in general. I am just the power of one. But the power of one is extraordinary when you love yourself and validate yourself. And for those of you who actually donated to my nonprofit, which was from my GoFundMe account. Yes, I started a nonprofit organization, which is Kids on the Move for Success. And now this year alone, we have given out scholarships to over 14 students from pre-K to college and international. And all of the proceeds that come from my book, Prepared for a Purpose, give out educational opportunities for students all over the world. Oh yes, honey, we are changing lives today at Antoinette Tuff LLC and Kids on the Move for Success. We are making a difference in their lives. So I say to you today, whose mirror are you going to be to change their lives in Chicago? Thank you so much, you all, for hearing me, and have a wonderful day. Thank you so much.